heading to Binna today, and Binna is towards Mount Tambourine, and we've decided to stop here at Yarra Bilba and give it a quick top up before we start climbing into the mountains. And of course it's quite a hilly area, so we'll be drawing from the battery more than usual. And Yarra Bilba is a very interesting location. It's a residential area. Just behind me there you'll see the sales office, as you see the sign home. There is also toilets in that block, and there is a coffee shop that it is closed today. That I believe that coffee shop is usually open on weekends. This charger will remain free, so you will be able to top up free of charge, because this is run not by ChargeFox, but it's been purchased by this residential strata here, Yarra Bilba. They are very renewable aware. They have lots of solar here on the roofs in the area, and this electric vehicle charger was one of the incentives for residents here, so they can charge, and also for travelers passing this area. What we found here is this church. Somebody brought home church and they are renovating it, and it's got some plants inside as well. Look, interesting. It looks nice. Let's go to Binna up the hills, really steep hills, and I'll show you the graph here. Let's have a look at the graph, because energy consumption is off the charts, and I'll skip it here. So this is the peak that we went up Binna, well, towards Binna. We are approaching the Ridge Cottage, which is the cottage on the edge of the cliff. And now this is the access road. Here is the paved section, so people can get here when it rains as well. And it's nice and narrow and picturesque. Let's see how this goes. And I know that we have to turn left after this driveway. This is good that this is concreted, because when it's wet we could easily have been, or would be sliding here. I don't know if we are gonna scrape the battery or not. Let's see.
Yes, we are.
Just a little bit. Okay. Now I have to turn left, do I? I can see the cottage now.
Yes, you can park on the left somewhere.
Can I turn around? I hope I can.
I hope not. You can.
Oh, wow, this is interesting. We made it, and it is the Ridge Cottage. I can see now. We are literally on the edge of the drop. Can I turn around here at all?
I don't know. Shall I get out?
Yes, please.
Wow! What are you doing?
Here is the cottage. Hello. Here's another valley on the other side, all built of stone, timber and concrete. The roof is actually concrete. How do you like this cottage, Hannah?
It's beautiful.
How did you find this?
Mystery.
A secret is that Hannah is amazing tour guide, researcher. She can find everything, and she can find beautiful places. So here is our food for breakfast.
That's one day breakfast.
There's so many windows here, it's incredible. And here we have steps down here that leads us to the lower deck. And David, who is hosting us today, he is a painter, and I believe some of these may even be his paintings.
Yeah, it is.
Or all of them, actually.
Yeah, I think they are.
Beautiful. He's a landscape artist, and this is the view. Look at this window here. Wow, fantastic. More paintings here. And here is the stove that I'm gonna be lighting fire in later today. This is the upper deck and the kitchen. Let's have one more view there. Beautiful, look at the colors. Oh, that's fantastic, Hannah. Here's the sleeping quarters. So this is the bedroom kind of, and there is a loft, and look at the ceiling. This is a bamboo structured timber waterproof plastic, and on the top is concrete. Amazing, I like this. And it took him 3 years to build this work of art. Phenomenal, I like this style of building. And here's the view from the loft. Rainwater comes down the chains and into the drains. This is the bathroom. And this is loo with the view and a shower. Lamington National Park. We are in Binna, and it's just interesting. This is called a cave walk or cave circuit, and lots of interesting sections here that had to be carved in the rock, and it's pretty picturesque. So if you've never been to Binna or Lamington National Park, I encourage you to come over and have a look, because it is very pretty, isn't it? Nice views all around. Since I was a kid, I have always loved trees. And this one is a special one. Very lumpy and all sorts of growth on this one. But just astonishing. And it's completely hollow inside. That's on the left there. There's a big opening, so it's completely hollow inside, and it still has enough strength to support itself, and it's quite tall as well. Absolutely incredible. The weight that is being supported by hollow stem, hollow trunk. Amazing. This diameter here on the bottom is about 3.5 to 4 meters. To summarize our trip, it's been amazing. Today we've spent most of the day walking, pretty much. It's 2:45 and we started at 10 o'clock. So close to 5 hours, so allow at least half, or if you do have time, full day to explore Binna area, Lamington National Park. There's so many walks here. It's literally hundreds of bushwalks that you can do, so you could easily spend 1 week here. We absolutely loved it. Hannah and I have done a cave circuit. It's a really nice walk with some amazing carvings into the rocks and overhanging cliffs where original people spent time cooking and preparing meals and living here. And so we've explored cave circuit, then a tea house and bellbird lookout. The names are very fitting because yes, there is a lot of bellbirds and eastern whipbirds, lots of rock wallabies or pademelons hopping around in the bush. So it's a really nice area with lots of trees. And I grew up in Czechoslovakia. I grew up with trees and I love trees. So I must have taken about 50 photos of different massive eucalypt trees and other types of trees which I don't know the names of. So guys, if you would like to see more videos like this one, click on the like button. Feel free to share these videos to support this YouTube channel. We are doing this, we are traveling and encouraging electric vehicle adoption simply by traveling to areas. And people do not stop asking questions about these cars. And the first question is, where do you charge? Well, there is now over 400 charging stations in Australia, if I include destination chargers, and there'll be even more with the ChargeFox installing another 70 or so fast DC chargers around the country, mostly inland from the coast. For those of you who have a Model 3 reservation and have already configured, you are in for a lot of exciting times on the road. Go ahead, explore this beautiful country. As our friend Linda Roars just completed a trip in Tesla around Australia. So much joy and so many nice experiences, and I hope you will be inspired to do the same, to use the car because you want to maximize the joy out of this, because you are spending some serious money on this car, so you better travel and explore and use it and put some kilometers on these amazing vehicles. Guys, if you are new to this channel, click on that subscribe button now so YouTube will send you more notifications of our upcoming videos. And I really look forward to talking to you and standing somewhere nice in a natural setting in the next video. See you in the next one.